said, yay, let's go. Which is essentially they're going to take what amounts to a GoPro on the end of a broomstick and just, look it up around and just and pull it out and hey. That would be if I went to like Crazy Eddie's discount colonoscopy. But I went to an actual doctor and it was, I'm sure, much smaller than that, I'm going to assume. Hey, welcome back to the Happy Trekkers channel. My name is Mike, and today I am going to do a little bit of a different video. Something that I wasn't necessarily expecting to do, but tomorrow is kind of a big day, and I'll explain that for just a minute here, in just a minute. But let me give you a little bit of backstory. So in October of 2020, we decided, okay, we're going to take a trip to Mexico for a month, anticipating actually even moving there. That's what we thought. 2 days before we traveled to Mexico, my wife had a routine and her very first colonoscopy. That same day, they found what they decided ultimately was cancer. Okay. That put the brakes on pretty much everything. We actually did go to Mexico for a month because the doctor said, look, it's going to take us a week or two to get the labs back, and it's going to take another 2 weeks after that to schedule anything. Go to Mexico, enjoy it, quite frankly, because you're going to have to go through a lot of effort, and we did. We got back from Mexico, and about 3 days later, she went to the doctor, and she started her first set of doctors and surgeons, all this sort of thing. Ultimately, 4 months or so of chemo, another couple months of radiation, daily radiation, not feeling well for months on end, and then last month, she finally had surgery. It's been a very long, very rough year, and it's also meant that we did not get to travel. So I'm bringing this up because 24 hours from now, I am going to have my colonoscopy. I do not look forward to that. Nobody looks forward to that, but you know what? We're not children. We're grown adults. We need to do what is best for ourselves and our health and our family. I can guarantee you, someone watching this video right now has been told they need a colonoscopy and they haven't gotten it yet because it's embarrassing, because it sounds gross, because it seems too personal. To hell with all that. Just do it. Just do it. Just do it. So, I hope you enjoy the rest of this video. I don't know that I will, but maybe you'll find some humor in my discomfort, and that's okay. All right, so here we go. First thing I have to do is go fill this up. This is, I think it's a gallon. I'm assuming it's a gallon of Gaviolite C. And it comes with a lemon flavor that I can add to it because disgusting but lemony is supposedly good. So I'm going to go fill this up. Now they do say it's better cold, which I imagine is probably true. I'm going to fill it up, taste it first, then suffer through whatever and put the rest in the fridge or freezer probably to get it ice cold so I can start to drink it, drink more of it. All right. Got it all mixed up. I've got the lemon flavor in there, so this should be delicious. Let's see. Again, this isn't cold. I mean, it smells lemony. So far, so good. So I'm getting a glass with some ice, a little on the rocks. Just because, yeah. Let's not spill it. I'm just dreading this so bad. There's like a little bit of I don't know if those are bubbles or dissolved powder. Again, smells lemony. It's not good. It's actually not terrible though. That's actually not terrible. I don't like it. I wouldn't want to drink it. It's not as bad as I thought though. I thought it was me like beyond disgusting. I mean, I gotta drink a gallon of it. I don't want to do that. Okay. I can live with this. Now, apparently I've drank some, so the countdown has now begun. Cheers. So here's the deal on that Drano stuff. It did not taste as bad as I thought it was going to taste. It was actually okay. I kept it in the freezer, just pull it out long enough that it didn't freeze, so I could drink it pretty quickly without a lot of flavor. I did add the lemon flavor, which did zero. It didn't taste lemony at all. And I would just literally chug down a glass. You're supposed to do 8 ounces every 10 to 15 minutes. I would chug it down and forget it. I got more annoyed that I had to keep going and drinking it. I drank a good third of it before there were any actions. I can only describe it as what it must have been like to live in ancient Pompeii when Mount Vesuvius went off. Very sudden, lots of screaming and terror, trying to hide. That was actually just me. That was just me. Oh no! Oh no! Grab the children! Save the children! It works. At some point, I felt
my soul leave my body,
along with like a marble I swallowed in 5th grade and a piece of Bubblicious from 1987. It was cleaned out is a understatement. It was yeah. Up to everything. So now just waiting for the doctor to come in. I got a flu shot while I was here. I think the only shot. I was supposed to get a pneumonia shot, but they were out. Yeah, she's taking good care of me. The nurse is. I'm hooked up to all kinds of stuff. Yeah, so far so good. Again, don't put this off. It's not that big a deal. So see you on the other side. Hey, welcome back. So it is Saturday morning. It's about 10:30 now, and I had my colonoscopy yesterday at around 11:30. So it's been 23 hours, and everything went 100% fine. Exactly how I expected, and exactly how, for the most part, you should expect it to go. By and large, nothing happens as a result of the colonoscopy. You go in, they check it out, they make sure nothing's there. That's good. I don't have to go back for 10 years, barring obviously some sort of major problem, but the expectation is I don't have to be checked out for another 10 years. I'm good with that. So let me break down what happened to allay any sort of fears and maybe give you some information. Okay, so you saw earlier I was hooked up to all this machinery and monitors and that sort of thing. So there's a lot of things going on. Obviously they're checking your heart and your blood pressure, they're checking your oxygen levels, all these sort of things. And it's because someone's going to put you to sleep. Now they call it twilight, and the guy explained to me, the nurse, or maybe he's a doctor, I don't know, explained to me the difference between being sedated and being twilight. I still don't know the difference. I was out. So they wheel me into the operating room. Again, there's like a crowd of people there. And I say a crowd, it's like 4 or 5 people. I mean, I was an actor. I did stand up. I like a crowd. I like a people applause. You know, yay, Mike, go, you're so great. Didn't particularly need a crowd at this procedure, but okay, it was there. They were there. They all seemed friendly and qualified. That's also where I met the doctor. Her name was Dr. Schneider. And the reason I say her name is because I'm a guy, 51-year-old male. This was a female doctor. The only reason I actually bring it up is because I want to bring it up on this video so that if you're a guy and your doctor's a woman, I can tell you, get the hell over it. Who cares? Your wife, your mom, your daughter has been going to doctors all their lives, and I bet a lot of them have been male, and they've been poked and prodded by male doctors in places they didn't want to be poked and prodded by, and that's okay. They're medical professionals, as was she. I presume. She has a job there as a doctor. I'm assuming she went to doctor school. That's all I cared about. I want to make sure she's qualified. Her gender had zero factor in my decision to go or not go. So let's get that out of the way. They put me asleep. Now I say they put me asleep. The only reason I know they put me asleep is because I remember waking up. I don't remember being told I was going to go to sleep. I don't remember them saying, okay, here comes the drugs, or count from 10 to 1. None of that. I remember waking up and them saying, you're done, and me thinking,
how am I done? When did I start?
At that point, I have almost no memory of the next 2 hours. I don't remember being pushed out of that room back to the room I was in. I don't remember putting on my clothes. I don't remember Mary Jane coming back to that room. They brought her back. I don't remember the orderly pushing me down all the way to the sidewalk. I don't remember getting in our Uber because Mary Jane can't drive because of her foot, so we had to have an Uber drive us to and from the hospital. I don't remember that. I don't remember anything else at all. I have a picture, I'll post right here, of that Mary Jane took of me in the wheelchair. Don't remember that. I was talking, I was alert, I was fully aware at the moment and responding in kind. It wasn't like those dentist ones where you're just jibber jabbering, which I have a tendency to do normally. I was fine. I don't remember any of it. So that's part of the drugs. I bring that up for a couple reasons. They tell you need to bring someone with you to drive you home. Obviously, I should not have been driving, and I wasn't. And secondly, had they told me anything of significance, I wouldn't have remembered it. You need to have someone with you that's a responsible party that can get you home, get you safe. Be aware of any decisions that need to be made. You cannot make them at that point because you're just not in a mental space to make them, and also know what your next steps should be. Point of that story is go get the colonoscopy. Don't put it off. It's a very simple procedure. It took a day worth of my effort. That's it. It was so simple. And I'm relieved. And I have 10 years before I have to do this again. Yeah, do that. Do that for yourself. Do that for your family. Live to fight another day, as they say, and go get your colonoscopy. Don't freak out about it. I'd say enjoy it, but yeah, that doesn't really work. But other than that, so I hope this video didn't take you too far out of our normal travel videos. I hope it was valuable to you in some way. I promise I'll do another travel video next instead. But until then, keep on trekking.